Hi, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So as you've seen from the title already, today's video is going to be about how you can do keyword research for your law firm's website. Now, keyword research is an extremely important aspect of the overall SEO process, and not just SEO, it's very important when it comes to the overall digital marketing campaign that you run for your law firm as well. That's because if you're not sure which keywords to target, you probably won't be getting the expected results from your marketing efforts. So in this video, I'll break down how you can go about picking the right keywords to target. And that is going to be based on, of course, your practice areas, the services that you offer, and also based on search data. So the first thing that you need to do is make a list of all the practice areas and services that you offer. Okay. So as you can see from here, I'm taking an example of a family lawyer, okay? A family lawyer based in Denver. What are all the practice areas that this lawyer could possibly offer? So things like adoption, legal separation, premarital agreements, divorce, and the list goes on. Now this list will depend on, of course, the services that you plan to offer. Now, not all family lawyers offer all these services. Some are very niche, offering just maybe prenups or divorce legal services, and some offer a range of services. So that will depend on how your firm is structured and the services that you want to offer, of course. But this is just a general list of the services that a family lawyer would offer. So the second aspect to this is combining the practice areas or the services with the location. So like I just said, if there is a family lawyer based in Denver, right? What are the services they want to offer? They want to offer services like adoption, premarital agreements, divorce. So what you do is you combine that with Denver. So divorce lawyer in Denver, adoption lawyer in Denver, child custody lawyer in Denver, things of that nature. But let's now go into our keyword research tool and look at some data. So for a keyword like this, family lawyer in Denver, if you see, I've added this keyword over here. It has around 200 searches per month. So around 200 people are searching for a family lawyer in Denver. On this side, you can see the difficulty. So this is how difficult it would be to rank for this keyword. And if you scroll down below, you will see some close variations of this keyword, like family lawyer, Denver, Colorado, right? This is a different keyword. The intent is the same, but it's considered to be a different keyword. So when you're building out these pages, you're building out a page on family lawyer in Denver. You want to make sure that you add that primary keyword and you also add these secondary keywords like family lawyer, Denver, Colorado, Denver family lawyer, things like this, close variations of that keyword, because when people search, people search in all these different variation types. And so if your page is optimized well, you will have a chance of showing up for these multiple keywords. That's one thing. Now, the other thing is how you're going to structure your website. So say, for example, like we're taking the example of this family lawyer in Denver. If you offer family legal services in Denver, your homepage should be optimized around this primary keyword, which is family lawyer in Denver. So let me just take an example over here. This is Modern Family Law. They are quite a popular law firm and they offer services in Denver as well. Now, one thing to note is that these guys have multiple offices across the United States. So they are not just bound to Denver. So that's why if you see the URL, you'll see that there is a location folder. Okay, this is a bit more technical, but then there is a location folder, which means that, they offer services in multiple locations. But if you're a lawyer who's just offering services in Denver, you probably want to optimize your home page for that primary keyword, which is family lawyer in Denver, or whichever variation of this keyword, right? That's one thing. After that, you want to list out these keywords like I mentioned, and then you want to create individual pages for these service areas. So adoption lawyer in Denver, then legal separation lawyer in Denver, divorce lawyer in Denver, things of this nature. Now, there is another thing when it comes to SEO, which is called topical authority, okay? So just creating these pages is not enough. Say you offer these 10 services or 6 services, as we can see here. creating pages, 6 to 10 pages is not going to be enough. You have to go more in depth, okay? So for example, if you're a family lawyer or a divorce lawyer, you want to probably create a topical map like this one, or whichever marketing agency you're working for, they need to create something like this that covers all the topics when it comes to, in this case, high asset divorce, right? Now see, this is how we need to segment things. We have divorce. Under that, we have high asset divorce, okay? So it's a subsection of a subsection. And even in that subsection, there are all these different, subtopics that we need to be creating content and pages around. So as you can see, we've listed all the issues that people face when it comes to high asset divorce, so things like asset division, tax complications, spousal support, and so on. But creating pages just on these topics are also not enough. We need to go more in depth and create more pages that actually shows Google that we are an authority when it comes to an high asset divorce, okay? So within asset division, we have topics like property division, digital assets, stock options, offshore assets, and so on. And, if we have an opportunity to create some more content, even within these subsections, subsections of subsections of subsections, then we want to do that as well. So in property division, like you can see, we have marital property, community property versus equitable model. So the firms that actually rank in the top positions, if you check the backend, you can check the sitemap, then you'll see they have created outstanding content, first of all, and content that covers all these topics. So in this, for the sake of this video, I've taken example of family law, divorce, but the same strategy can be implemented regardless of which legal specialty and legal service you offer. Okay, the keywords will be a little different, of course, based on the services. So an IP lawyer will, have different sets of keywords. Corporate commercial lawyer will have different sets of keywords, different pages that they will need to build, but the strategy remains the same. Service area, location, and then going more in depth within those services. Another way to find really good relevant keywords to target in your pages is by looking at what the competition is doing, okay? So we want to search for this keyword, of course, in Google, and look at the top pages, top 3, top 4 pages. But for this video, I'll pick the page that's ranking in the first position, copy the link, come back to Ahrefs, go to Site Explorer, and add in the URL over here. That way, we'll be able to see all the keywords that this domain is ranking for, okay? So as you can see, they are ranking for around, 1100 keywords. We'll just take a look at what these keywords are. So if you can see, they're highly relevant to the business. So family law attorney in Denver, they are in position 3, okay? Search volume is 500. So this is actually, they're doing actually a really good job. And if you look at the other keywords also, Denver family lawyers, family attorney Denver. So this is what I was telling you in the beginning of the video. If you optimize your website and your web pages, for variations of the keywords, the intent is the same. Like if you look at all these keywords, they have the same intent, but it's just like variations, okay? So if you optimize your pages for variations, of these keywords, then you have a chance of ranking for all these different keywords, and that adds up, and then you're going to have a lot of traffic, a lot of targeted traffic and people coming to your website. So you see the search volume, all these keywords are different. This is 500, Denver family lawyers is 200, and so on it goes, and they're ranking actually pretty good, third position, first position, second position. So what you can do is you can just export this data from whichever tool you're using. You could use SEMrush, Substat. You can export this data, and then you can cherry pick the keywords that you want to target for your firm, and then you can optimize your pages accordingly. So I hope you found this video insightful and useful. I don't want to go too much in detail. Of course, there are a few more nuances and more details, but then this video would be very long. But this is basically how you need to go about doing keyword research for your law firm. So I hope you like this video, and if you want us to help you out with this, please feel free to get in touch. I'll leave a link in the description. You can email me, you can get in touch with me through LinkedIn, and I'll be more than happy to help you out with your SEO and your website and your marketing. Thank you so much. Have a great day.